Thursday is the only day that we do have news for the United States, which is the unemployment claims will be coming out. Other than that, there's no news this week for the dollar. So um, I'm anticipating what we had last week was that run that we got on sell side liquidity down into this weekly fair value gap. And so this week I want to be anticipating some reaction uh, away from this area and for this candle to close green. Um, Now it doesn't mean that it has to be a bullish month or a bullish week per se, but that at Friday on Friday when the market closes, we should be closing green. That will give us a good idea for higher prices in the dollar and whether it wants to start to make its move back towards that 101.97 level. So that's what we're gonna be looking for this week for the dollar to expand away from this fair value gap. As far as today, we see that if we are talking about the swings and what we are anticipating each day to happen, once a swing does form, we'll see that the last swing that has formed is this swing low while we're inside of this fair value gap, and there has been a run on sell side liquidity. So now what we're seeing is this is the third candle, fourth candle, fifth candle, and the market has already expanded above again last Friday's high. So we want to see if that will continue. I would like to see for this candle to close green, um, but I would allow for it to be a bearish close day, and that also give us a catalyst for to expect tomorrow to expand higher as well. So good start off for the week. Price is still showing that it wants to seek out higher prices. If we drop down to the 4, now we are at this level of an old weekly opening gap here. And so that you can see that yesterday or Friday rather, it did run into it and find some resistance. Today when the market opened, ran into it again and then traded lower. You see that we did not run yesterday's low, but created it or Friday's low, created a pool of liquidity here, and then just started to run higher, taking out previous day's high once again. So we're in a consolidated holding pattern right now between these two points right here. So what we're looking for is a break above this weekly opening gap, and that will be even more of a solid indication that we are going higher, because this weekly opening gap is the gap that is currently being the last level of support for lower prices. Right, we had to trade into this gap, and then we had that big run lower. So we want to see the market expanding, showing some willingness to expand above this weekly opening gap here. And then once we do get that, then we'll be looking for here and all the other highs that we can see in this run lower. NASDAQ. So again, last week we had NASDAQ trade below its previous month's low, also coming to this monthly fair value gap. We did have a swing recently formed, right, with this run lower. So if we have this swing, we want to be anticipating price to show some willingness to come back below this low. Now, the only reason why we're cautiously considering that the price come back below this low is because we have traded into a higher time frame level of support, with also this run on sell side liquidity happening last week. We don't necessarily want to see or we don't necessarily want to be completely of the mind that the market is coming lower, because all of this in this area could serve as a reversal point for price to start to trade higher back towards its all-time highs, because right now technically all this is consolidation slash a slow retracement, right? And so we're not considering a complete reversal of this down move right here, but rather that this down move is a retracement to take the market higher. So we want to see throughout the week and monitor whether price is showing some willingness to move away from this from last Friday's low, or if it is being pulled back towards that low. And if it is, then this is a good run. This is a good setup to anticipate the market coming lower with supporting this swing high, and that also would allow for maybe a couple of weeks for bearish price action to show up in the stocks. But right now, we kind of like on hold. We want to check for more information and see what this market wants to do, whether it wants to turn over and come lower, targeting these old lows and maybe some more of these imbalances, or whether this area right here will hold and we'll get higher from here. On the daily, again, we see that a little bit more refined. This run lower. See that the market did wick off of it, and so already it's starting to trade higher. I want to see if the market has some willingness to close above this this midpoint of this wick on this candles right here. See if we can get a close above there as a first indication that we could be going bullish. And the reason for that is because if we are still bearish, this wick will also serve as like a form of resistance for higher prices. So we want to see if that'll hold up. We also have this imbalance right here. This fair value gap. I don't anticipate that if we do come into here, that the market will roll over from it. I think that if we do come into here, the market should trade through it and start to trade above. So I actually didn't even want to see if the market was looking for a move back below these lows for it to trade as high as it is trading right now. So we're just gonna wait for more information. I think that today, for my personal liking, I don't want to trade Nasdaq just based on where it has came from and what could possibly happen today. We could possibly get another or a swing low to form with the close of today, which would bode for a further retracement back into this range or a complete run lower on Tuesday. So I want to wait for it today, especially with it not showing some willingness to already be lower in Friday's trading range to run that Friday's low. We look on the 4 hour, and we're kind of like getting a shift right now. So we do have, let me go back. We have it has not quite touched that midpoint. We're currently in this area of small imbalance here. So we want to see if price is going to inverse that and possibly start to use that as a reason to go higher. So it's a lot of things that could happen with today. We want to wait for more information. On to S&P. So see S&P pretty much consolidating still, has not made a move towards its previous month's low since this attempt to run it here that was stopped by this imbalance. So S&P is showing that it still has some relative bullish strength in it in comparison to Nasdaq. So we want to see if S&P is going to run higher. I want to see that S&P closes bullish rather for the end of the week, so that the end of July and the beginning of August will set up for a run towards this last quarter's high and really all-time highs. So that's what I want to see for S&P. Although we do have a situation where this swing low has formed and now this swing high has formed with last week's bearish close day week this is also a signature of consolidation where we have one swing that forms and immediately another swing forms. There's either two things that is going on. This is a consolidation, and I honestly think that, well, I know that this is consolidation because again we see the swings form right after one another, and that just allows for more chop. So I want to see if this week closes green, um, because uh, I don't really give much value to this swing high right now, although it is the most recent swing that has formed. So I want to see if the market will go higher. Going down to this daily chart, we see that S&P has ran into the monthly opening gap, quarterly open, July's open, and started to show some reaction off of it. Again, I really don't want to see, especially with the swing high that was formed on Thursday's momentum showed us a swing high. So we want to be looking for the market to trade below these lows right here, which is last week's low. See if we can get a run below that weekly low. I think today could close as either an inside candle, and that will also bode well for this swing high that has formed on this daily, meaning that we could come lower with the anticipation that tomorrow will be an expansive day. So I want to see how today's candle closes. No real, unless it completely turns over and starts to make a run for this low within the morning session or the PM session. Also, not looking to trade S&P until it shows some willingness to start moving towards these low in the direction of the most recent form swing on this daily chart. 4 hour. But yeah, the market has just taken out short-term buy-side liquidity from last Friday. Took out New York AM's buy-side liquidity and has traded off of it. We're also in this area where we could find some resistance or some support for that run back below that low. We'll also want to say this one right here. So yeah, just waiting for more information on ES as well. See what he wants to do. See, we have all of these lows. Along with last Friday's sell side liquidity. We also have the average daily range lining up with these lows right here. So that's also something to take note of. And we have Dow. Dow, same thing. I want to see if Dow can get bullish to close this week out after 2 weeks of bearish price action. I want to see it now start to snap back higher and show us that it is still bullish. Make its run back towards its all-time high. First thing I would like to see is it be pulled in the direction of last week's open, and see if we can find some because you see we do have a gap from the first week of July's close to set last week's open. It was a gap lower, so I want to see if we can expand through that gap, and if we do, then we're looking back towards all-time highs. Dropping down to a daily, be able to see that a little more. So we have this situation where prices ran this sell side liquidity here, traded below that low, and wicked off of it. Also finding support at this small weekly opening gap here from last Friday, and now we're starting to trade higher. It has ran into a lot of uh, price action here. The monthly opening gap along with July's open to and I think that that has caused it to come lower. So I want to see if this day will also end in a consolidated day green, and if it does, and we might get a run lower in Dow as well tomorrow. We can anticipate that happening. So again, another um, not really high probable idea. I mean, obviously the last swing that has formed is that swing high, so we will be looking for this low in normal, structure and criteria for swing highs and swing low formations. But because it has just ran this liquidity out and it did close on a wick, close a little higher to show us that it is possibly retracing a little bit from this run lower. We don't necessarily anticipate that we want to be looking for last week's low to be ran or the previous day's low, because this is a daily chart, for previous day's low to be ran with the sell side liquidity that has been ran and with us finding support in this weekly gap. So we wait for more information here, unless during the AM pre-am session it shows that it wants to start running lower, then we might, and it shows some weakness in its move or some strength in its move to that low, then that's when we would consider taking that trade as high probable. But right now it's trading higher, so it's retracing and it's consolidating within yesterday's Friday's range. So we want to wait for more information on this one as well. Now, Russell, also want to see if Russell has some bullish momentum in it this week to close. Again, we're not looking necessarily for it to close higher than last week's high or this high or anything like that, just that it'll close bullish. And if we can get that close bullish, then it might support the idea for a run back on these highs, because even with us trading above all-time highs at the beginning of the month for a retrace and then start to retrace, that retracement isn't like expansive. It isn't showing us that there's strength behind this retracement. It's slow. It's slow, so that can kind of be considered consolidation as well, with a slow retracement for an explosive bullish, looking for bullish momentum to start to show up. So into the daily, see, we got heavy consolidation here, which makes me not want to touch this as well. We got this swing high that just formed, but already we're not showing any willingness to get back below that low, which lets me know that we're still in consolidation. So waiting for more information, but for the sake of analysis, we want to be seeing that this week close green in Russell. Gold consolidating as well, has not made a move towards this last week's low. You see that the range is getting really tight as we get down into this area. We have this swing high that has formed, but we also have a swing low that has formed with with Friday's trading. So I want to see how this is going to play out. See whether these two up close candles days sets up for an extreme run lower tomorrow, and with a bullish dollar, that's what we will be anticipating, that this run starts to show itself soon. I think that already is starting to sell off. Yeah, so we're already getting, although it is some consolidation to begin the day, with New York's trading opening up, we're already seeing that turnover that we could possibly get in a gravitating towards this low, last week's low and last quarter's low. Now what we want to see is a respect of this inversion, and that the market stay heavy here. This is up 1 hour. See if the market stays heavy from here. You see we got 3 runs on yesterday or Friday's high, 1, 2, 3 passes, and we aren't showing any strong close above, which lets me know that this could be a stop hunt. And like I said, we just come lower. we will need to break below the new week opening gap that is formed, and that would also give us further confidence in going short. So you see it, we're consolidating right now in this 5 o'clock candle, or the 6 o'clock, because this was 5 o'clock. So now we got that 6 o'clock candle. We wanted to see if it'll roll over, start showing some bearish momentum. Silver, same. We're seeing silver trade higher after this formation of this swing high. See, it's already traded below last week's low and started to come off of it. So I want to see if this candle will close red this week as well with the turnover. Although we did have a run below last week's low already, I think that we could make another pass at that, especially with gold not making its run below those lows just yet as well. So that'll be the momentum that is used. Gold should be leading this week to take us back below that low. Drop down into a lower time frame. So with this retracement higher, it is coming into the origin of this down move right here. The origin that created this down move run below previous quarter's low is this up close candle, which is called an order block. We haven't talked about that yet. And so now it's coming back to retest this area. I want to see if we do close green, that tomorrow will be a very expansive bearish day to show that it still is looking to come below the lows. So we're gonna wait to see if this will provide the support for those lower prices. But with this swing low also just forming as well from Friday's price action, and we having the market already trading above Friday's high, this is also a wait for more information day as well in silver. Yeah, so really the only thing that I'm liking that we can get some, could possibly get some movement in the direction that we're anticipating is gold, and anything else it would be just like a short term scalp or something maybe. But I don't see anything lining up in the direction of, or anything playing out with conviction from all of the price action that happened on Friday that ended the week. I also do like to see, I like Dow possibly turning over. It looks like it's very low in this range to possibly make a run on this low here. Yeah. And I think that if we can get this gap to hold up in gold, then we can be looking for some shorts in gold. But yeah, that's it for right now. All right, so we got in the open. I really want to see if Dow wants to turn over from here. Oh, I guess not. So we got NASDAQ is not going anywhere right now. We have all the other ones reaching higher.
Mm.
So I think we can get a run below London's lows if it wants to turn over here. I'm liking how Dow is looking right now. Looks like Dow is turning over. And if it does turn over, we can get a run back below these lows right here.
Mhm.
That turnover will have to look like, yeah. We're close to getting that shift. So I want to see YM below the open. And I want to see it broken through here. If we are coming lower. Get some consolidation in NASDAQ or ES while NASDAQ is now making its way. All right, you guys looking for a put in Dow? Oh, wait, that's what we're gonna be looking for. Take puts in Dow. If we get that close below that level right there.
It's
And
down.
in our gold, I'm just waiting for gold to break out of this consolidation. And we can get it to the downside. We can get a close below April's open. I think it's a
My Dow on a Robinhood is a 4-day contract.
it's a 4-day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no DIA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it goes from 4-day to 11-day.
Day to 11-day. I wonder why. Oh, okay, so these are only weeklies. That don't make no sense though. See, it was never a weekly.
I think maybe that's something that changed with the how they started opening up the chart for 24 hours and what else happened? The margin account.
Nah. I'll look later, but I don't think that's the reason though.
Okay. So I'll be looking for gold then?
Yeah. So we're about to get that break below this. still hasn't taken out his high just yet. Is the dollar going down right now? It's still going up. No, it's going up.
Well, it's consolidating. We're going down.
Gold's going up too, though. That's crazy. Still has not made that move that I'm looking for. So I want to see go back below the New York Open. This red line right here. Show me that it wants to start coming back lower. Yes, and NASDAQ is close to its highs. See, Dow got a mean wick on it. So I'm thinking that what's going to happen is NASDAQ will run that high, and then we'll probably get the turn lower. Possibly. We're getting Dow's breakdown right now. How much is that weekly called?
I think I seen it was like 5 or something. Weekly call. $3.15.
Damn. I want to see it pull back.
Yeah, get your money.
Nah, we waiting. Sorry, let's take off.
Okay, went and tagged that.
It's on.
706 coming down.
Let's see if it'll come back into here. Well, just a tad bit higher. Are we in? Now I want to start seeing it flow lower. What's gold looking like?
It's still in the same range as it. It's not quite there yet. It's at 368. We're looking for 367.
Okay. Gold.
5 minutes left on this minute candle. Going near to New York open.
Okay, so dollar's starting to retrace. We got ES and NASDAQ starting to run lower. Gold and silver. Gold hasn't made this move just yet. Okay, so we didn't take out that high. All right, we got gold moving lower. We got that break. Let's see if it'll hold this.
What was that buzzer? That was an indication that it was moving lower?
Nah, that was my alert letting me know that it had traded below the New York Open, like we was waiting for.
That's not disaster. You said no.
All right, what'd you say?
I said that buzzer let you know that it reached the price level he was waiting on.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so we getting Dow in a holding pattern right now. Trading up a little bit more into that imbalance. We also getting NASDAQ and ES going short. I want to start seeing Dow fall through. Here we go, get some. We're looking for 52,277. Once you could look for shorts and QQQ. Alright, so we getting our run lower. Cole, you heard me, you could look for shorts in QQQ.
Yeah.
Puts. Have you seen anything?
Yeah. I'm looking at it. I was just waiting for you to say we're ready. You said no too?
Yeah, I think it's ready now. You heard me?
Got it.
And so now what I'm waiting for is a run below the opening of this week, and we can there we go. Making that move. I want to see that below this daily open.
Okay.
NASDAQ is goes making that move once again. We want to see a strong close below that New York open before we look to see that short show up. Yeah, slight retracement in and down. Coming up on the 7 o'clock hour as well, so that new candle will open up real soon. Where you at in your contract? We getting follow through in NASDAQ right now.
I'm at 20%.
You only bought one. I like this candle. We can get that this next 4-hour candle to open up. We get a expansive move lower. Oh, this is a good looking move right now.
Yes.
I wouldn't trust the NASDAQ though. Let's see it continue to expand lower. I don't think it's gonna make too much.
Right.
Okay, now we good. I like this. So we want to see this candle stay low. We get our bearish run. If we can close very strong at this low on this candle right here, then we should be real good for lower prices. $7 o'clock just opened up. Let's continue to see it make its move lower. Oh, I think what's the name is ready too. Oh, yep. Gold has just made its move below the New York Open.
Okay.
Let's see it stay. See if we gonna maintain that. It's a good looking move so far. We be looking for gold to go. It's already making its move below the London low. See if
you to buy put?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do. What, like, how many?
You only need one.
Okay.
think because of where you bought it at, you probably won't
Right.
be holding it for too long. We're expecting like a crazy move away from it. So we get some consolidation in Dow right now, or we get Nasdaq running lower. I mean, the Russell is starting to push lower, so we want to start seeing Nasdaq and ES and the Dow start catching up. We're seeing that we're getting that run. Dow's also Nasdaq. We almost there for our. We about 60 points away from take profit on or our first partial on Dow. It's looking good so far. Just need it below the daily open. So we get some retracement in Nasdaq right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this retracement. Where you at right now on Nasdaq?
Said 8%, 10%.
We're gonna see what happens right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pullback I wanted to see. There we go. Come on, fall through. Wrong way, buddy. All right, so we're getting that sell off again. Looking like Dow's about to run our. Oh, it's a good follow through. I'm loving this. Just got our partial on Dow. Three contracts, so now I break even. And I want to see Nasdaq start to show some break. Nasdaq's consolidating right now. Dow's following through. We're getting a bounce at the 4-hour open. So what I'm seeing right now is NASDAQ has came into a premium, and so now the New York Open should be utilized as support for lower prices. I want to see it start cascading lower. We also have S&P is still running lower, and the Dow is also still running lower. So I want to see if NASDAQ has that willingness to turn over now. And I think I would take off the rest of my position if we can get Friday's low. That would be great. As soon as we can get it below this golden line, the 4-hour open, we should be good. We're still getting that sell off in ES and Dow, so still in good.
I got 25. I'm 25% in gold.
25%. You up 25%?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And Q, I'm 40%.
Okay. I'm looking for 39, 4,000. I'm looking for 4,000 in gold. So once this alert goes off, then I think that'll be a good wherever it is.
In Q, what am I doing? 50%?
Where you at? Where?
I'm at 40, 43, 44, 45,
at Q.
48.
All right, you don't have to. At Q, we're gonna go. Let me see how much late we got in Q.
I'm watching it though. I don't want you to.
No, I'm trying to see where it could possibly bounce if it is gonna bounce anywhere.
Okay, I'm at 55% now. 7-second growth on the candle.
If it holds, this could be a good run lower. I say when we get to 29, 28, 921, we'll see what it looks like when it gets to 28, 921. But it's a good hold though right now.
921. Okay.
28, 921. Where are we at? Got about 5 more points till we at that 4,000 level in gold.
Okay.
And how much are you up right now in gold? The
percentage? 9. I'm 5. I'm up 10%.
Man, this short was booming today. Come on, NASDAQ. About 2 points away from that low in gold. Where you at in NASDAQ?
29%.
Huh?
29. AQ is retracing right now.
Yeah, I think that if you get that 50 again, take the 50.
Okay.
See, it's looking like it's consolidating right now.
Mm.
This candle right here is gonna tell us a lot. It's 15-minute candle.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see. We already getting some expansion lower on the 1 minute though, so that's good. Good sign. See it continue to break lower. Here we go. How's that gold looking? We're still about
10% moving slow.
Yeah. Dollar may be consolidating now. Dollar starting to come down a little bit. Don't do it, Nas. Keep falling through. Get back below this low right here. It's looking. I want to see a strong flush below this low right here.
I want to take my 50.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Let's hold it. Let's break down. All right, you about to get that 50?
Mm-hmm.
I actually think you could hold it a little bit longer then.
Okay.
Depending on how we get this run below this low right here. I want to see a strong close through it though, in order for me to have conviction. Maybe hold it for a little bit longer.
Okay.
30 seconds. So we got a strong close below that low. I was pulling back. If you get 50 again, close it.
I'm at 59.60.
All right,
Close it.
Yeah.
64%.
It keeps pulling back.
Mm-hmm.
You holding it?
No, I closed it out at 64. Sheesh.
So you got that trade below that 921. I'm just gonna see what gold's looking like.
At 22% with gold.
Okay, we're starting to get that movement. 22%. All right. Still looking for that 4,000. We almost to our low that we're looking for in Dow, which is previous day's low.
Yeah, QQQ reached that solid 699 range. So
flush though right now in gold. What percentage did you say you was at in gold? Like 10% right now?
Yeah.
Starting to get that retracement. So we could possibly see gold come back into that 50%, that midpoint. Are you what's your percentage in gold right now?
Down 13%.
Man, that DIA was. You probably could have bought that weekly in DIA and just for the sake of getting in the trade or getting in on Dow, and then we could have sold it. You didn't have to like hold it. We could have sold it at like 50%. So I want to see. Gold and silver. So we have silver has not taken out this low right here just yet. So I want to see if it'll get back below there. Not too worried about this retracement though right now. I think that you could probably you could actually buy another contract if you want to.
Yeah.
In gold. So I think it's definitely going to start showing its hand to come lower.
Gold.
You bought another one, or are you going to?
I'm going to right now.
Let's go down, make that move down.
I'm gonna tap that middle point. Mm-hmm.
Because we're getting a retracement in the stocks. That's why you're seeing a retracement in gold, even though the dollar's still strong. Right, we're getting this consolidation. I want to see the stock start turning over. Once we see stock start turning over again, then we'll start seeing gold turn over. So we get Nasdaq and ES is starting to trade lower again. I'm not liking that this month is holding up like this though.
Yeah.
Especially with the dollar being bullish and what's the percentage you at right now?
-40 and -18.22. Sure. Yeah, come on.
I'm close to that run. I'm about to get that I'm about to get my break below previous day's low on down. We just want to see this weakness come this last momentum push lower.
Which way are y'all trading? Y'all buying or selling?
Nah, this is a short in the Dow, and we in shorts in
Gold.
gold right now.
You trying to get it below the open?
Yeah, gold back below New York open right now. Gold ain't acting right though. We're probably gonna cut gold.
It's crazy. I remember when I bought an ounce again, 07, it was only $840.
For an ounce of gold?
Yeah.
That's crazy. There we go. I'm gonna start getting that move. Yeah. The it might be getting cheaper though. I could see it coming back down to like 3,600. This is what I was looking at like a couple weeks ago. But we need a couple stars to align for that to happen. to see it back through here. This gold shaded area right now.
Gold is acting very unusual.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, on Tuesday, bro, I start my 10 to 10. So from around 7, 6 to 8, 6 to 9, I'll be doing absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna jump on with y'all.
From 6 to 9.
Yeah.
Oh, you in the truck? Or you?
Huh?
They gonna let you take your laptop in there?
Yeah, I'm taking my laptop for school purposes.
Right. All right, you could cut it. Because I think it's gonna come back above here and then go lower.
And then go lower. So you want me to just hold it for the day, or what?
I mean, you could, because I see that I see it coming lower, but ain't no telling how if it'll get back to where you got in at.
I got in at 368 and 367.
Yeah, and the dollar's still going higher, and the gold's not coming lower. That's a problem. So it's just not moving at all. Yeah, every time the dollar's going up, it's not. That means that there's underlying strength in gold, right? So when it's consolidating or going up while the dollar's going up, it's just waiting for the dollar to start coming lower, so then that it'll start shooting higher.
Mm-hmm.
Because it also has a little bit of strength in it as well. Yeah, that's the risk with holding it, is that
you see it going lower, but you said what you just said right now means that it could just keep going up as well.
Right, because it does. It's not falling while the dollar is going up, right? You see the dollar still going up, and it's just not going anywhere. And that lets me know that underlyingly, when it's not moving in opposite direction of the asset that is has a negative relationship with, that means that both of them are strong, and one's allowed to move while the other one essentially consolidates, which is what gold is doing right now. And then once the run and dollar is over, then you'll start to see gold go higher. Yeah, so I mean, we got about 15 more minutes until this candle closes right here. Until the 8 o'clock candle closes, but
okay, so make a decision at 8.
Yeah. Personally, I didn't even want to see it this higher. This high.
Yeah, it's past the middle of the damn shade areas.
But that's not a problem though. That is past the middle portion of the shaded area. It just means that this is a premium. This is a most premium price to sell for it to come lower, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and now that we have broken, we also ran London's lows. So we're getting this retracement from that run. We got a very, very bullish dollar right now. So we're getting to pull back off of that. Again, I want to see it below this shaded area. Playing with the food right now. I would close the gold trade.
Trying to focus. Okay. Yeah. Was that a reversal move or what?
No, it's not. Like I said, it's just retracing right now. She said she needs me to survive. And without her, I wouldn't be alive. There we go. Come on, gold. Love is all we had to lose. There's nothing left to prove. Let's go, gold. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She's to lose. good sign. This is a good sign. We coming up on the 8 o'clock hour and gold is starting to retrace. So that's a good sign. I want to see if it'll stay below this shaded area right here. And possibly 8 o'clock serve as the move lower. We got NASDAQ and ES starting to sell off once again. Come on down. What are you doing? Stay heavy here, go. Stay heavy here. It's a good sign, good sign. Want to see it below this gold shading area now. There we go.
Yay.
Waterfalls, waterfalls, waterfalls. There we go. So I want to see this 15-minute candle close red. Possibly, hopefully we can get a strong close. And if we get that, then it's a good hold. Getting that move. 411. Here we go. Meltdown, 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 meltdown. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see a close below here. Give us that close below there. Good close, good close. Come on, keep gapping, keep gapping. There we go. Come on, y'all. Come on, stay low. We got silver selling off pretty. Silver selling off as well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's keep this up. Let's keep this up. 409, 409. Where we at? Where we at? Okay. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, go. Come on. NASDAQ, man. They've been playing with me for the last 30 some odd minutes. Should get that run down here. 20 seconds. Oh, I would love to see a heavy close on gold right here, right now. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, that's a good close. That's a good close. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, gold. Come on. 4 hour open below. We can get a bounce below there. Just take profit on our Dow trade.